let's get in fighting stance. Eyes up, see your opponent. You want to stare your opponent down, right?
Hi everyone, you're watching Curtain Call. I'm Dialog Ch.
And I'm Anjali Mahinkandar.
And this is How to Defend Yourself. So how I found out about Clutch Plays Theatre is 2 years ago. Our director Mayan, he came in to judge a competition in my school, and the year after, he sent me a message to come and audition for his play, and I did. And I'm very glad that I did, because I think that Clutch Plays is such a wonderful establishment where we can collaborate with a lot of other creatives and really just embrace the art and just be yourselves. And I think it's really wonderful what we build here together. Anjali?
That way, if they're coming at you, you can back up or move forward. Make sense? Yeah? So, when I throw a cross, I use my hips. It's almost like I'm moving through the target. Yeah? Do you see my hips? Yeah? Neil? Sorry, just, yeah. Good, better.
Hi there, my name is Nismat Taslim, and I play Ego in How to Defend Yourself. And a little bit about myself, I have played a couple characters before, and I have acted for the past close to 8 years, since 2016. My recent acting experience was in Chat Room, and I played William, and now in this I'm playing a very different character to that, where the character is a little bit more inside of himself. He feels like he's still in his shell, but he's around people and he's trying to get himself out there and make new friends, be in a new setting which is uncomfortable for himself, but he's trying to figure his way through it. And it is somewhat of an interesting character to play, because outside of the play myself, I'm more of an extrovert. I like meeting people and being around people, so playing the character has been something that has been putting myself in a different place and in my mind. So it's very interesting to be able to play a character like that.
Now, I want you guys to line up and hit this circle right here. Okay. Nikki, do you want to go ahead?
No, I'm...
Okay, Diana?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want one punch exactly? Or?
If you've got more in there. Good job. Okay,
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm Hatim Azreli, and I'll be playing Andy in How to Defend Yourself. So, similar to Ego, or similar to Nismat, the character I'm playing is a little different from how I am personally. Unlike him being an introvert, Ego being the introvert and Nismat being an extrovert, my character is more extroverted, and I think I'm more of an introvert. And so that's a challenge. It's definitely like, it's a lot of being in the middle for my character. You can't be too respectful, because then it comes off as, being performative. You can't be too disrespectful, because then that would be disrespectful. You have to, he's a frat boy, but he can't be too much of a frat boy, because then, he will come off as disrespectful. Yeah. So it's a lot of striking a balance between a lot of things for my character. And yeah, this play is very out there. I think it's a production that I'm very excited to do, because it's a bit out of my comfort zone as well. So yeah, definitely a lot to learn from this production as well. Yeah.
Try this way.
Okay.
You can aim for the circle. Yeah?
I'm like 0% athletic.
Come on, more.
This is a great starting point. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
So I'm Manjuli, and I play Diana in the play. I'm also a part of the Clutch Plays team. So I joined in 2022 when Mayan called me to help him direct 12 incompetent jurors, and since then I've been a part of the team of Clutch Plays, and now for the first time I'm on the cast of a Clutch Plays production, and I'm also a partner in the company.
You know what? Bend your knees. Good. Okay. And I want you to activate your hips. Yeah, it's almost like it's propelling your fist forward.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Let's try that. How did that feel?
Whoa!
It's addictive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. All right. KK?
Hi, I'm Janaki Jaikodi and I'm playing Nikki in the play How to Defend Yourself. And
Hi, I'm Dulia De Silva and I play Kara.
and you're watching Curtain Call. Do you want to start with your character? Because I feel like it's pretty interesting to me to see you play this character.
Okay, so Kara is, I know you're going to laugh, but she is very, very, very different from me. I think we're similar in the sense that the house can be burning down and we'll look calm on the outside. But other than that, she's so different. But she's also such a fun character to play. I'm having a really good time.
Good.
Yeah, she gets to sort of tease verbally, sort of be sarcastic with the character, which is totally not something she does, you know, in real life. But she can get away with it in her character. And I think Nikki, the character I play, is a bit different to her in the sense that I feel like she's a bit more introverted. But she's also trying to find herself a little, and she's a bit out there in an eccentric way. And you can sort of see like little moments in her, and even though like her arc is sort of towards the, what do you say, towards the,
I think Nikki, being very quiet, she brings one of the most important parts of the play, which is like something that we want the audience to question. I mean, the whole point is how to defend yourself. How can you actually defend yourself against these horrible things that are happening in the world? And I think Nikki's character arc is a really, really important step in the story that we're trying to tell.
Nikki, let's go. Great, that was literally perfect form. I wouldn't change a thing. There's just a little bit hesitation on the execution, okay? So let's try that once more. Oh my God. Okay, let's take a quick water break.
Hello, my name is Man Haputantri, and I'm the artistic director of Clutch Plays Theatre, as well as the director of How to Defend Yourself. And this is...
Hi, I'm Haj. I play Brandy in How to Defend Yourself.
So since I am here and I'm the director, I'll give a little bit of context about the show and how we got into this mess in the first place. So How to Defend Yourself is a show about these 7 college students who get together to do like a DIY self-defense workshop. And it's mainly because before the show starts, one of their college friends gets raped. So the character that Haj plays, called Brandy, basically wants to ensure that that sort of thing never happens again. So she teaches the other college students things about like self-defense, how to have like healthy conversations about consent and intimacy, and things like that. So I think when choosing this play, it was quite important to find a play that a Colombo audience could also benefit from watching. Like it's not just preaching to the choir and things like that. And I think like Haj has had an interesting journey as well, because she started playing a different character and then she jumped in as Brandy. So what has the journey been like, do you think?
Has anyone taken a consent workshop before?
Yep.
First time.
Virgin Voyage.
Okay.
Maybe?
Okay, what did you do?
Oh, in Cotillion, we had to learn how to talk to guys nicely and to let them down nicely.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's similar, but it's different. You have a leg up.
Hello, my name is Hasanga. I'm the Associate Director for the play. And this is Raya. Raya.
Hi, I'm Raya Jamil. I'm the stage manager and set designer for this production.
Amazing. So the process for me working as Associate Director under Mayan has been quite fun this year. So it's not my first time working with Mayan. I've worked with him since like school days. And then I joined Clutch Plays about 3-4 years ago, I think. I first joined as a lighting designer and like lighting engineer. But now this time I'm playing more of a, I guess, significant role in a way in the play. And it's been a really fun process. It's been difficult, I think, because I also handle production and marketing aspects as well. But I think if you talk about the actual play we are doing, for me personally, I think I resonate with some of the characters like quite heavily. And I really want to like bring that story out through this play. So like I think as a director, that is sort of my goal with this. But I'm also doing the lights for this show. So I think lighting is very interesting in this show for me because there are different elements which like the characters have, which I think lighting could have a crucial role in playing. So I'm really looking forward to putting that on stage as well.
Yeah, Brandy and I are trained peer counselors here on campus, basically therapists. So is Andy. So if you have any problem that crops up during the workshop that you want to explore, you can come to us and we can try to unpack that for you.
I am also available.
Hi, I'm Timanti,
I'm Josh.
and this is Mr. Frogerson.
You will get to meet him better in the play, but it was crucial that we introduce him to you.
So we are basically the social media bros, the video editing girls.
We are a part of the production team, more specifically marketing. This is Timanti's first year with us in the marketing team. So what are your initial thoughts, perceptions about like working with the marketing team for this particular production?
So with working with Clutch Plays as a whole, everyone is very nice, but everyone is very crazy, but in a good way. Okay, marketing team wise, there is a lot of work. It is very difficult to get people to perform for the camera, simply because they're all very excitable. They're like puppies on sugar, so there's a lot of energy, and it's all good energy. But yeah, it's like my phone storage is so full of clips.
This workshop requires your consent to participate. Do we have your consent?
Yes. So to talk a bit about our characters, so I play Mojde, and I think this play in particular, I think it's like Mayan had said to us earlier on in the year, it has very raw and real characters. So I think each character deals with something, a different struggle, and I think it's really important to see problems that people our age face in this day and age, and I really think that Mojde tackles a specific problem, and I'm really glad that I got the opportunity to play her. And yeah, I really think that a lot of girls my age will resonate with the struggles that she goes through the play. And yeah.
So in terms of Diana, like I agree with Danielle when she says that this is a real, like it's a real play and it's very raw. It portrays a lot of things that just teenagers, just people in our generation go through. And I think as a character, Diana, I go through a roller coaster ride in the play. It's a huge arc in terms of a character, and I'm really happy and excited to portray that. Just what anyone goes through, I think it's so real as to what someone goes through in terms of like an arc that they would portray just in real life as well. And just in general, I think everyone in the play, not just both of us, everyone in the play just talk about things that really should be spoken about, and sometimes tends to be missed, and people shy away from it. So I think that's why we are also excited to put this play on. What are we going to do?
Okay, great question. one aspect of consent is clear asks and expectations. Yeah? So, first, take a seat. Yeah? Now, locate yourself. Where am I?
Right here.
Okay.
The floor.
Great. What do I desire?
Well,
Okay. What am I asking of my partner?
Or partners.
That's fun. That's fun. Am I being clear and honest? Yeah? Because with sex, with everything, it's important to ask yourself, what are my boundaries of time? Yeah?
Yes. It's the worst when you're thinking, how long is this going to take? I'm like, how long is this going to go on? Okay, come on.
Totally.
unless you're in trance state.
What's that?
Well, you know, in trance, time gets fluid, gets revealed for the construct that it is. Sometimes when I'm making love, I start to get downloads that aren't from me. They're from beyond me, you know? It's a dissolution of self, really. You don't exist.
And I feel like from what I see from Kara, is basically questioning everything that Brandy does. Brandy is the character that starts the self-defense workshop in this play. And Kara is there for the ride, but she's also a grounding point because she sort of talks about, is this really feasible? Can you actually do this? So there's a lot of tension and there's a lot of interesting character moments. And, well, I suppose we should also talk about how we got here.
Okay. What are you?
So I got here actually through something that you got here with.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you
I'll
start.
So Mayan sent me a very non-creepy DM one day, like 3 years ago. It wasn't creepy at all. And he was like, hello, I don't know you, but would you like to audition for this play? And I was like, Januki, some man is texting me. And then we decided, well, he doesn't look creepy, so we auditioned. And turns out he was so nice. And we are here now for the third time, doing, I think, the same interview.
Not everyone wants to dissolve, right? I mean, I would like to exist. Thank you. Yeah, so clear asks and expectations of body and time, right? How would I like my body to be touched and engaged with? You know you know how when you're kids and they make you hug your relatives? Yeah. And the thing is, the fact is, you do not have to touch anyone that you don't want to because it's your body, right? It's yours. Yeah, and heart? What are you letting into your heart? Kara, could you draw the triangle? Yeah, heart goes on top. And then body and time, yeah. Great, okay. So this workshop asks you to work in pairs, exploring touch from the elbows down, yeah? Yeah, I started off as Nikki, and that was really interesting getting into her psychology and headspace. And she's so drastically different, but then they're also very similar.
They're actually quite similar, I
parallels,
think,
right?
those two.
Yeah. It was a little bit jarring though to jump between the two, especially in terms of physicality, because when I played Nikki, I was a lot smaller physically, voice-wise as well. But when I played Brandy, I think the right word to use here is like expand. I had to expand and like fill the room, which was a little bit challenging. And there was we talked a lot about positivity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Showing in my demeanor. So there was quite a bit of that I had to work on. Aside from the challenges though, I think it was probably the most interesting journey I've had in terms of acting, because there was a lot I learned along the way as well, because Brandy, she conducts a self-defense class, right? Therefore she has to know how to defend herself, and I had to learn how to box.
Top 3 things you learned.
Oh my god, the boxing, smiling, smiling, and filling up a room, I suppose. Yeah.
Great, that makes a lot of sense.
So, this is a class not a bar.
Sorry I didn't play your game right.
Are you taking any of this seriously?
Yeah, I think so. I feel serious. But I don't feel guilty. Do you?
What? Why would I?
I don't know. Just. I mean, if she was my little, I never let my little out of my sight.
She asked me. She asked me to
Strength
leave her alone.
Yeah, and you listened.
You were still there.
I didn't know she was on my watch.
Same. But yeah, I think, so I've been with Clutch for about 3 years now. I hopped in 2023, yeah. And I think like mapping it from then to now, not just in terms of like the actual acting and how we've grown with the actors, but also like from a marketing perspective, there's so much more happening this time, I think, than what we're used to. So Timanti, for example, like handles our TikTok, which we just started. I handle like our videos for Instagram. We've also got advocacy partners this year because I think the play this time focuses on very
serious, very socially relevant themes, and something that I think what I was told is that, like, you know, Clutch Plays kind of wants to make more of a social impact because it's like because this is such a serious topic, it's such a relevant topic, and it affects so many people. This is like a perfect chance to work with other groups, other NGOs, and, like, you know, spread more awareness, even like not only socially but also about legal, you know, the legal background and stuff in regards to these particular themes like sexual assault, consent, all of those things. So I think that, you know, from my newbie experience, Clutch Plays does like a lot of good, and they have a lot of fun while doing it too.
I mean, thank God I had this gut feeling at some point. Otherwise, who knows how long she would have just lain there.
What?
And yeah, it's been great. There's a lot more content coming, so just keep your eyes open for like all the videos and all the posts that will continue to kind of pop up on our feeds. Follow us if you haven't already, please.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok,
Yeah.
everything.
Any final thoughts, feelings, prayers?
Ribbit.
Come watch the show.
Stop it. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
Show will be on the 30th and 31st of October and the 1st and 2nd of November at the Kamatha studio in BMICH. Please come and watch the show and support us.